Hey guys, welcome to the channel again. I'm already here in Hong Kong. As I promised you, I'll be doing, of course, some vlogs as well from elsewhere. We're heading back to my home, where I'm gonna give you maybe an idea for the workbench for us RC modelers. There are plenty of ideas going around, but I've got this idea about this bench that I made from one of my friends, Tadej. So thank you, Tadej, for giving me that idea. I saw with him he did this workbench from an old drawer, put on the table, and actually made himself some very useful working tables. So I'm gonna take you through a little bit my room and a little bit explain you how and what I do. So before we head there, I wanted just to show you the view of this beautiful Hong Kong. As you may see here, I'm quite high up on the 20th floor. Actually, it's one chai area, and as you can see, there are quite a lot of lights and building. Onto that side there is the peak, very famous. We have a lot at the back where you can see there is horse racing field, and today on Wednesdays they are always racing here. Actually, this is Happy Valley race course, so it's a beautiful race course. Anyway, as you can see, there is the swimming pool. Everything is actually, it's quite high. I mean, it's majestic view that I have. So from magnificent Hong Kong back to my beloved home, sweet home in Slovenia, where I'll be showing you my crib. Well, welcome to my little crib. Actually, this is where all my fun happens. As you can see, it's not as big as it's seen here on the video. Actually, it is around 3 meters to 2 meters and a half. So it's not that big room. It's actually a children's room, which I really made it a proper children's room. Just joking. Anyway, but it's a nice room, actually, for my hobby, and I'm very blessed that I have a room like this, where I can work on my beautiful hobby. Well, today we'll be talking about this working bench that you see in front of you. So this table, the upper part is not as big. It is 1.80 m to 80 centimeters in width. The lower part is 90 centimeters from the floor. It is on wheels. I put it on the heavy duty wheels because I want that I can move the table around whenever I want. How I made this table was actually from the old drawer that I had at home, and made the lower part, and then just bought a nice big upper part. So as you can see, I can move this table wherever I want in my room. And what's good about it is that when you are working on your plane, you always need a lot of space to move around this table. Even with the planes where the wings are extending, let's say for this particular plane, you can move without damaging the plane, without hitting the plane, and you move around very easily. So as for the drawer, I've made this separately. I bought the elements and I have everything organized inside, from the imbusses to the screwdrivers, everything, even the toothbrush you can see inside. So I need to clean my teeth when it gets late at night. Joke. Anyway, everything is inside. It's very useful to have close to your hand. Under I have some drawers where everything is again organized. I have my colors, my paints inside. I have my shrink tubes. I have everything what I have to need. You see the glues and of course the tapes and some screws. Everything what I need for my work I have at this table. On the sides of the table I've put some of the necessary tools that I always am needing, like the iron, which actually is borrowed. I don't know for how many years already. I have to return it. I'm so bad at that. I have some pencils, some of course some scissors and some chains and stuff like that. On the other side I have all the necessary electrical equipment I need. So there is a screwdriver, electrical, there is my Dremel tool, and here I have my soldering tool and my airbrush. So everything I have on this side. And actually what is good about it is that it is all the electricity come from one outlet. Why is that good? Because I have just one cable that I need to be very attentive to. So you walk around and many times you step on things or you hit things, and actually with this table I have just only one outlet, only one electricity cable that goes into my wall outlet, and everything is then very nicely organized. As I have said, the table was made from the old drawer which I've put on wheels, and then on top I've made of course the drawer and the working table. So this whole workbench is made like that. I mean, I'm very happy to have something like this in my house, and it proved to be very useful. Well, working bench wouldn't be enough. Of course I have a few shelves where everything is again organized. I have my power plant where I charge all my batteries. Here are all the batteries I'll be needing. Definitely those bricks are for F-14 Tomcat. It is actually a ZP 5800 compact, which I'll be using for this 6S battery. I have as well everything from the books, which are very necessary in our hobby, and you need them because you need that. Here I have a very good read. I recommend that read. It's a Mustang Pilot from Richard A. Turner, a beautiful book, a great read. So those of you who are into scale flying and stuff like this, there is so many good useful information. As you can see in this small little drawer, I have all my cables, all my plugs, all my spare servos that I would needing. Sorry, my table is a little bit a mess, but I have everything organized inside of that. Here are another set of tools that I would need, hammer and stuff, a little bit heavy duty. As you can see, this green suit is actually a fly suit that I got it, and I'm using this suit actually when I'm painting and working on the plane so that I don't get dirty. On the top shelf there are all my decals and of course all the spare parts. So this is my room. My planes are hanging from the wall. Here, as you can see, there is still a box of untouched free wing F5 that I'm gonna be doing later on. Of course, I keep my room clean, so I use this iRobot that I have, that once in a while I let it go so it cleans all around all the dust I have made in the room. So that's my room, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope that you liked what I showed you, and enjoy my next videos. Thank you for the subscriptions.